Have you ever wanted to be a tiny dragon with a big attitude? Do you lack a license to fly? Let's set things on fire and pretend we have any idea what we're doing in Spyro 2, Ripto'srage. How's everybody in chat? Alrighty. If you're joining me for the first time, I am Chase. Also find me with Code Wall Gaming. I like to stream a variety of different games, different platforms, and we also create long-form content on youtube.com/codewallgaming. Make sure you follow, subscribe, turn your notifications on. You'll always be the first to see as a group. Today we're going to be jumping into Spyro Reignited Trilogy for now. I'm going to jump into Ripto'srage, which is my favorite of the original three. It's the game I know the best. Also, I've been working with CamGames 2, my editor, who has been teaching me the ins and outs of Streamlabs Twitter in the ways that I don't know it as well as she does. So we do have alerts now. I've been setting those up this morning. So follows, subs, tips, donates, those things, they will actually pop on screen right above my webcam, and you actually will see an alert with an image and sound. Most of them are GIFs. That's basically it, what I wanted to get in with the intro. So we're going to jump right in, and we are going to start with the base Spyro. But at any time, if you want to change it, just remember any one of those four things will do that for you. Alrighty.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
A dragon?
A dragon? You brought a
Dragon
dragon
to
to
Avalar?
Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it!
It's impossible to play this game and not have nostalgia from childhood. The hours I logged on this game are
Go,
inhuman.
you imbecile! You ate my scepter!
I think on my last playthrough of the trilogy, I logged 35 hours to perfect it, but I also goofed around a lot.
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain.
Taika Aisaka? My beloved? I know so many voice actors, and I haven't even gotten 5 minutes into this.
Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to.
I will say that, I am keeping the shades on, no matter what, when you change the skin. I'll just be changing the color. This is also a game that, even for what it is, runs beautifully on a PC. It's not a game that I would really expect to need that kind of power for. But seeing people play it on a genuine high-end PC, it's so beautiful. Personally, the original three games to me are Spyro, and then I also, when I was younger, I did enjoy a couple of the Skylander additions that they made to the series. They're all kind of different continuities, which is a fun word to throw out when talking about something like Spyro.
To get a good
Uh-huh. Yeah, gotcha, bud. Yeah, talisman. Give me the pickaxe. Look, I'm Steve. If you never played Spyro, or if you're less familiar, you don't really have the option to not go for all the gems. I mean, you can. You're just creating more work for yourself later, though, because there are things you can unlock, areas you can't get to, etc., etc. If you don't get absolutely everything, you need to pay for them, like you saw me open that bridge earlier. So, consider that the time you're saving in the short run is making work for you later down the road. Thank you!
Yay!
You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb.
From the lizards is crazy. Thank you. Appreciate that, bud.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am? He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
I can't swim down now, so I can't go get all that. Come on, Alora.
This is the homeworld called Summer Forest.
Yeah, I know. I'm here. I traveled here. That was a choice that I made. So, for anybody who's played these games before, do we have a favorite character? Or do we have a favorite game? Do we have a favorite? Anything? I am partial to, besides obviously Spyro, ripto'srage is my favorite, not just of the trilogy, but out of all the games. Ripto, my favorite boss. I don't really have a preference between the original games versus the Reignited. It doesn't matter to me at all. I would say probably Hunter is my favorite, not Spyro and not Villain. He's different now. The version of him that they put in Reignited Trilogy reminds me a lot more of the Legend of Spyro version of Hunter when you get to like Hero's Tale and whatnot. Still good, still good. It's just not what I'm used to necessarily, but
Hi, Spyro.
I think what you grow up with makes a huge difference in that too. Alright, so there's not a lot we can do yet until we get the powers to be able to swim down and whatnot, so we're going to hop right into Colossus. Colossus is a weird mission, man. Colossus is, at least to me, among some of the weirder. We have the guys that sit in the back, oh, yeah, and they're doing that literally non-stop. That, although they changed kind of how they sound in the Reignited. Yeah, I mean, I would say this mission got a lot of play for me because you can go face the one of the smaller Yetis. You can go face them in hockey, and I would just sit and play that for just hours as a kid. I don't remember them having hockey sticks before. I'm gonna be honest, I have no memory of that. Ugh. Not me forgetting what button to hit. Thank you.
Each time.
Appreciate your patronage. Bye, Penguin. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I have a question for the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, I have a question. You could throw it down in the comments. Crash or Spyro? Which was yours of the orange and purple? Do you remember when they had that one game, or whatever you want to call it, when we were younger? They had the, is it a Game Boy game? What was it when they threw Crash and Spyro on the same thing? I don't fully remember. That wasn't one of the ones I played. I want to say it was SP era. I'm almost certain it was Game Boy SP era, and I had my blue and I was playing Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire, specifically Sapphire. Alright, I gotta get to that after I blow it up. There you go. Great. Like that. Alright. Gonna gem out, my dudes. Got this, which will get us over there. If you want to watch it, though. Look at that. Look at that. Textbook. 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 Alright. So this legally distinct Ghastly right here is what's going to go possess all the statues, and then we're going to move on from that. And yes, if you're not as familiar with Spyro, or you're aware of it but never really played it, the professor is 100% Tom Kenny. Alright, we'll play hockey first, I guess. Apparently I'm playing hockey. Yetis don't got nothing on me. There was like a turnover in this game where I used to be horrific at it. Horrific. It was laughable. Alright, now they're playing. Nobody. You suck. Nailed it. They built up a lot. They didn't have stands before, I don't think, in the original hockey. When you play the game. I'm almost certain that's a thing that they added later on. You guys ready for a quick boss fight? Hey, look, I did it. Guys, we're making progress. Alrighty, so right now we've done 2 missions, we've opened a bridge, and we've gotten into Autumn Falls. So what I want to go ahead and do for you guys and also for Cam is I want to call this here for YouTube, at least for part 1. We're going to continue on stream for a while, but at least as far as YouTube goes, if you want to continue, make sure you hop on to twitch.tv/HeyIsThatChase if you want to watch these in real time. If you want to just keep watching through this Let's Play, jump over to youtube.com/CodeWellGaming and find part 2. I'm also going to put these in a playlist, so you can continue if you want to stick with specifically this series. So I will see you in the next part.